Hi, I'm Alan Gordon and welcome to another video. Okay, we're talking about cold calling today, and I wanted to talk about the next skill in cold calling, and you'll only experience this in a cold call. If it's a warm call or a lead, people are receptive to your message because you already know them, or you've already worked with them, or they've asked for information. Only in a cold call where they don't know you and they're not expecting your call and they don't know what this is about, this is the only time you will experience this, okay? And what I'm going to talk to you about, we all have a natural psychological aversion to being sold. We don't want to be sold. So what we do, even by the way, if you're going to give me $1,000 bill, I don't want it. I don't want to be involved in this conversation. Sounds crazy, but it's, of course, we all understand that it's true. And we're the same too. When salespeople call me at night, I like to listen to them just to hear their technique, but usually I'm like, you know what, I'm not interested. This is not something for me. And they keep going, and I say, you know, I just told you I'm not interested. I'm really not going to be interested. And they keep talking, and I'm hanging up, and I hang up the phone, okay? We all have a psychological resistance to being sold, to being cold called. So that's part of, obviously, what makes cold calling very difficult. So you'll hear things like, I'm not interested, now's not a good time, I don't really have time for this, this is something our company would never do, who are you, what is this, this is going to cost me money, isn't it? So just tell me what this costs, because I really don't care. All of these are what are called controlling statements. The customer is doing what they psychologically are designed to do. They're taking control of the conversation away from you. Okay, they don't want to be bothered, and they're telling you this up front. They're being controlled. They don't want to. They're uncomfortable for some reason in the conversation, so they're taking control. Okay, what you want to do, and we talk, by the way, if you haven't watched the video on crafting your opening statement, please watch that. It's very important. So if this happens right in the beginning, in the first 45 seconds of your opening statement, these are not objections. These are controlling statements. These are psychologically, I need to take control of this. I need to find out who you are. I need to find out what this is about. I'm not interested. I want to hang up. So that's this meeting is over. That's control. It's very natural. Okay. Now, if it happens later on, they might be very real objections. So I don't know. But if it happens in the beginning, it's their attempt to take control. Here's what you do to acknowledge it. It's like any other objection. Okay, well, I certainly understand. You sound like a person that does not want to waste time. And I'll let you know right up front, I'm the same way. I don't want to waste your time either. I don't want to waste my time. So give me about 30 seconds. Let's discuss this, and let's identify if this is something that you, your company, etc., would potentially be interested in. We'll be able to see very quickly if this is going to be a good match. Does that sound fair? Yeah, because everybody wants to be seen as fair. You didn't push through it. You didn't ignore them. You didn't say anything. You acknowledge, you sound like a person that does not want to waste time. And I'm the same way. I prefer not to waste my time or your time. So let's give it 30 seconds, and let's see if we have an opportunity to continue to talk. Does that sound fair? Does that sound reasonable? Does that sound like it'll work? Yes. Okay? It's called implicit agreement with a tag question. And they're going to say, yes, I'm reasonable, I'm fair, that sounds like a good idea, I'll give you 30 seconds. So you immediately, by having them agree, yes, that sounds reasonable, you're taking their energy level down, you're taking their level of resistance. Now you cannot waste their time. So you can't go through maybe your standard 10-minute presentation. Do let them know. But again, the first thing I would do after they say, yes, that sounds reasonable, okay, great. Tell me about, who is doing this for you now? What is your situation with computers or software or, insurance or real estate or whatever it is you're selling? Go into your needs development. If they continue to want to control, okay, this may just be someone that you, for whatever reason, is not ever going to buy from you, and you may want to bail out of the conversation early. Hey, I hope that was helpful. Go ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel, order the book. It's yours for free. Hey, thanks so much for taking your time. And these 4 or 5 videos that I put together on cold calling, watch them every week. you want to continue to reinforce these cold calling skills, okay? I hope that's helpful. Thanks.